Hi, this is Richland, and I just have a quick journal flip that I'd like to do and share my Junky Chunky scrap journal that I made just recently. And I made the cover out of a graham cracker box and just gessoed it, painted it, and did some distressing. Used only scraps in this, scrap fabric, and let me get that a little closer. Some burlap I had left over, cardboard. This was a mistake from another journal title that I was doing. It was crooked. I just went ahead and put it on here anyway because this is all about junk and scraps. Some old fabric. This had been in the clearance bin at Joann's, so I considered it junk. Did the three-hole pamphlet stitch. I have 3 signatures. I kept it simple. And the back, same thing, just some scrapbook paper that was left over, and a couple little embellishments stuck on there from scraps. So here we go. I used, this is a pocket that I made from a magazine page. I did a lot of sewing in here and I just left my threads hanging out. World's Ugliest Tie, that was from a 1963 knitting book. Very scary looking tie. I used all kinds of stuff in here. Ledger paper that came from the thrift store, little bits and pieces from magazines, books. This is a Chinese textbook. I used old telephone pages, telephone book pages, things from magazines that I liked. This is a napkin on cardstock, and I just used glue. I was following Hoodlums x4's tutorial on adhering napkins to Hobonichi journal page. It makes a really nice smooth finish. If you want something a little bit glossier with more texture, Crafty Arena has a tutorial on using like a Mod Podge or Collage Podge to put your napkins down. You can check out both those tutorials. Just took the scrap of telephone book page, punched some trim out, and put it on my German book page. Have no clue what's in this envelope. It was in my Sunday newspaper and I didn't open it. I just tucked it in here. One day I'll open it and be surprised. So you can see this is literally just junk. Book pages, I did sewing. I've done all kinds of sewing in this journal. It was really a lot of fun. This was an Ephemera's Vintage Garden download that started printing before it finished downloading, and I just gessoed it and stamped on it. The images in this Chinese textbook are so beautiful. I'm going fast because this is a big chunky book, and we'll be here all day. This was a piece off of my trash bag packaging. I just stapled it on here, and that's a tuck spot back there. Ugly tie number 2. But you have to admit, the images are pretty goofy. Kind of fun to run across in a junk journal. It's the only piece of tea-dyed paper being used as a page, and it was a scrap that I had done some practice stamping on. So I put it in here. Glassine bag with some washi tape. This is a baseball score sheet for the person watching the game. I thought that was pretty cool, and I love the perforated edge. I just did a little sewing to make a little tuck pocket. I don't cover up my seams in the center. I don't do the envelope trick, not on a journal like this. It's so junky. That's like sort of a waste of time to do that, and I think it looks cool to be able to see that it was handmade. Children's book page, that's Rudyard Kipling's Just So Stories for Kids. Isn't that cute? This is from Molly Makes Magazine. It's a pair of shorts with this giant green pom-poms on as trim on the legs. So as you can see, this is super junky. This was a Pampered Chef instruction sheet, and this is this part in Spanish. I just cut it off, cut a decorative edge on it, and sewed it on to make it a tuck spot. Stuck in my tape for my bananas. And this here opens up like this. I love that image. This is from a catalog, and this was the ordering sheet. When you flip it over the other direction, excuse me, it opens up further, so it gives you lots of journaling space and kind of a private for your secret journaling, as Laura Susan Zedlitz says. She has her little secret journaling spots. I love her journals. If you really want to see some seriously awesome junk journals, go check out her channel, Laura Susan Zedlitz, and she makes spectacular junk journals. Ugly Tie number 3. Oh, the 60s. This was a French art book of religious art. This is packaging from my eye medication. I'd made this for another junk journal, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to put it in there. The person will probably think I'm nuts. So I just sewed this piece onto a little bit of ledger paper. Literally, if I had it in my junk pile, it went in this journal. Just sewed on this tag that I had punched a heart out of, and then you can still use the rest of the envelope for storage. Dictionary pages, a piece of vellum that had some stamping gone bad. This is a business card. This giant card here is a business card for local photography business and where I live. And I had gotten this beautiful stamp from someone, and I went ahead and just cut it out and sewed it onto this card here to make a little banner tuck spot. I love that this magazine article, the magazine pages that I used were all about creating your own craft space, and I love this fabric tape here. Our indigenous people of Alaska. Just whatever I had. I love these pictures here. This is from Martha's Vineyard. We don't have houses like this in Alaska. Our homes are more modern, more industrial strength. We build them to earthquake resistant code. We stand up in to almost any earthquake. I think they have to make them good to, I don't know, I think it's like a 9-pointer or something. But and we do get them up here. We have areas that get 9-pointers out in the Aleutian chain. Beautiful image here. This was a letter someone had sent. I just used the envelope to make a tuck spot, and I just sewed it onto this page here. And that's it. And used a large tag from some packaging to make a large tag, and that is the Junky journal. So I just want to say that I really enjoyed Wobbly Bot Nikki's junk journal, and I enjoyed Debbie and Parent Ephemera's Vintage Gardens junk journal that she made. You can check out those videos. They were awesome. And please give this a try. It is fun. It's fast. It's a great way to use up your scraps. It turns into a junky monster in no time at all. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.